Hello everyone, welcome to the video. My name is Cosolix. Today we're going to be going over a really cool Brawlhalla bug. Not that many people know about it, but I've shown this to enough people and it's been in the game for a while. I don't know who originally found it. I found it through someone else, but this was like a year or two ago. You can actually get the original signatures. Not all the signatures, I'll kind of explain why. It's kind of all the signatures, because you'll see. You can get the original signatures of every new weapon released. So let me show you how to do that first, but if you enjoy videos, glitches, whatever, like this, hit that like, subscribe, and comment. Comment down below any other glitches or videos you'd like to see. Okay, so let's start with Lance, okay? What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go in training room, pick up a Lance legend, and do a Lance signature. So we're going to do a Scarlet side sig. We are going to pause it mid-signature. We are going to switch characters. I'm also going to turn all this stuff on. We are going to switch characters to a character that doesn't have a Lance. And then we are going to roll back in time. This is going to start glitching out. You can kind of see the mammoth on the top left glitching out, and we're gonna go back in time long enough. We're just holding back. Boom. So you just gotta, you know, on keyboard when you click F5 and then you can kind of frame step. So at the top it says frame step, left is preview, right is next on my right joystick. I was just holding it back long enough, and you can kind of see I held it back for 630 frames and I got the Lance. So this is the original Lance weapon skin. This is what it looks like, or looked like. You can see it's kind of bugging because nowadays it's got some more animations. So that's why that's the new default Lance. Also, like if I throw it. Oh, I can't pick it up again. Yeah, if I throw it, I can't pick it up again. So let's just do that again. So then we switch, and then we hold backwards. Mammoths start glitching out, and then we get the Lance. And you kind of saw like mid-signature, it's that other Lance. Okay, but yeah, no, this is the original Lance side sig. You can charge it, and then when it hits, it pushes them forwards. That did 15 damage, so it didn't do that much damage. 16 there, I don't know how the damage works. But one thing you could tell is look at the hitbox. Look at that hitbox. Look at that. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. If I can side sig this properly with a GC. The hitboxing was so bad. Oh, I can't even go back. There we go. Look at this. It's so good. It's so good. And you can do this on every character. You cannot do the neutral sig, and I'll show you why right after. But this is the down sig. Look at that hitboxing. Look at that hitboxing. It looks so buggy. Look at that. And that did 12 damage. 10 damage. Why is that so low? And look how much recovery frames I have. It's so bad. But yeah, no, that's the Lance, and again, you can't pick it back up. So let's do the original. Let's do the original hammer. That one's pretty cool. So we do a hammer signature. I like to go mid-active frames. Switch to a non-hammer legends. Go back, and then we get it. So you can kind of see. This one, the animation is kind of fine. It doesn't have any special animations, so it works. That's a side sig. It's kind of like a Bodvar side sig. But what is that random hitbox there? That is a weird hitbox. And then that's not awful, but like it's pretty bad. And then that's, yeah. It's kind of the Bodvar sig. That's kind of how it came to be. And then there's a down sig. Look how much stun it has. I'm pretty sure this is the bug, but that is all the stun frames. You could do a black hole with this thing. They can't get out of this, by the way. It's so bad. That kills. It's so bad. Like, look how long they're stunned for. And then, if I do a neutral sig, this is probably gonna break the game. Okay, it doesn't break the game. Okay. But yeah, no, I'm inputting neutral sig. You just can't. There's no neutral sig. That's good that it doesn't break the game. So, we did that. Some weapons aren't that unique. So, like Sidra, for instance, like, even if I pick up a different cannon legend, I'll show you what I mean. Sometimes it does that. That's the original skin for the cannon, but since Sidra was the newest, it just has the original Sidra sigs, right? And it's the original signatures because Sidra was the newest character when canon came out, but we do have the original canon skin shown off even on the dev stream. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Spear is pretty cool. So let's do a signature, switch. We'll get PB a spear. This is the original spear skin where you have the down sig. So it's like a swipe. A twirl. The swipe doesn't really pick up. Twirl's hitboxing isn't that bad. That is bad. Holy shit. Bruh. And then it's like a swipe on the ground. That actually drops, fun fact. But you can hit that as well. So yeah, it's like okay. And then this signature I love. It's a side sig. Look at that hitboxing. Oh my god, it is so good. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I missed that. Is that hitboxing okay? That wasn't that bad. If I get Koji to jump, that was pretty bad, but I can get it to be worse. Oh yeah. Oh yes. That is great hitboxing BMG. Again, this is like original BMG sig, so like it's not like that big of a deal. 26 damage, better than Lance signatures, that is for sure. Let's do guns now, I guess. We'll give Val some blasters. Boom. There is this. It's a great down sig, just saying. It's basically the Cassidy down sig, but it's like the first version of it. 26 damage. Looks like not too much force. It doesn't actually still have the animation from back in the day, but it's got the hitboxing. Some sigs are like that, and then the side sig. It's basically a cross signature. Again, the animation isn't really there anymore, but you can kind of see what they're doing. It's a cross side sig, just a lot better, because look how much this thing covers. That's insane. Wait, 38 damage? 39 damage. This sig is great. Okay, yeah, very, very balanced. 38.63. How much if I fully charge it? 46. Okay, let's do spear. Or sword. Okay. Fulcrum has a great sword. That's the side sig. Look at that. Oh, that is so good. Look at that hitbox. Look at that. Epic. How much damage? 31. That's pretty good. And then that's the down sig. It's basically the first version of the Val sword down sig. They didn't like the sig. So like they redid sigs and they did per legend signatures back in beta. But and actually closed alpha they did that. But they brought the signature back with Val. $52 base damage. If you land it all, of course, but still. 52, 30 on the last hit. Holy, what if I charge this? 63 damage on a signature. Okay, so yeah, let's do axe. I think axe is pretty boring as well, from what I remember. Okay, this is the original axe. Yeah, it's Taros, because Taros was the newest axe legend. I don't know if it still has the original hitboxing or not. It's hard to tell. Maybe it does. That hitboxing looks pretty good though. It looks like it's pretty good hitboxing. Let's do orb. I'm pretty sure orb is just dusk. You can see the original orb skin. Yeah. Yeah, it's just dusk. Because dusk was the newest. I didn't really do preset signatures. We already did a hammer. Oh, gauntlets has pretty cool ones, from what I remember. Okay, these are the original gauntlets, and these signatures are pretty cool. They have full animations, so the side sig and the down sig. So the side sig does only 17 damage. It's basically like an unarmed side sig. It's a pretty bad signature. Like, look at the hitboxing. It's just literally an unarmed side sig. And then there's this, which seems like it has like barely any startup. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. That's fine. It's like a normal signature-ish. That's pretty quick. It's a cool little signature, but it's never really used. So yeah. That's the side sig. Spear, I showed you gauntlet, I showed you axe, I didn't show you bow. Bow is pretty unique. That's pretty cool. Thanks, VMG. That's the original bow skin. You can kind of see it looks pretty sick. Look at this signature. 52 damage. And like, it kind of bounces even on in the air like that, but it's pretty cool. Like, it launches you up, and then I think you can follow up off it. I don't know. It still has like a lot of frames, so you can't really follow up, but like, I don't know. No animation. But they have the arrow shot, and it looks pretty sick if you ask me. Like, look at that redness. That's cool. And then there's the side sig. That's got a frick ton of range. It's like a Koji side sig, but like more range. Look how far this hits. Especially if you add like a dash. Wait. $25 base damage though. 24 base damage, I mean. 28, whatever. It's not a busted signature. That's like 25. What else is there? Bit of bow, spear. Ooh, scythe. Scythe has some weird ones. I think that's what I remember. So that's the original scythe. He just like zoom. I thought I was still in the air. It's so weird. It looks like I'm like just hovering. Oh my god, that's so weird. Imagine coming back to stage with that. Oh, it doesn't have enough range. That sounds like a side sig. Maybe that's just an unarmed side sig, just with no animation. That's what it sounds like. Then this is the down sig. I think that's an unarmed down sig. What the heck? Why is this an unarmed side sig and an unarmed down sig? BMG, why? Wait, can I combo it? If I did like... It's so stupid. Okay, what else is... Oh, guitars. Guitars is also pretty stupid. So these are the original guitars. Easy 22 damage. That's actually not too frustrating. Then that's the... It looks like an end light, but like much better. Like, this thing has like no startup. He's inching towards you. He's inching towards you. Oh, and there's a side sig. It's not busted in startup actually. It still has like a bit of startup. But like... What? Why is it side light animation on that? Side light into side light. What if I did like... Yeah, okay, that's the glitch. So it takes on the animation of your previous attack. Oh wait, no, is that the actual signature hitboxes? Oh shit, bruh. I actually found them. That's cool. Okay, so that's what it looks like, the animation. So it's like a swipe up. And then that is like a swipe sideways, I guess. Like, even if I do, like... Oh, it doesn't do that. Or if I did, like... Maybe I have to, like, frame perfect it? I don't know. I don't know. It was working before. Okay, sorry. No, it's a down sig. That's why. Yeah, okay. So we got the animation for it. So that's cool. You just need to, like... combo it. Side sig we can't really do. Is that it? I think that's probably it. I think that's all the weapons. If I forget a weapon, I'm sorry. I think that is all the weapons. But you know, that's kind of everything. You can try it out for yourself. It's a pretty fun glitch. If you did enjoy this video, hit that like, subscribe, and comment. See you dudes all later.